Hello everyone, Akinov here, and welcome back to Xenogears. Last time we left off, I decided to go with this party, but I'm actually going to change it because this area seems to be a gear area. And well, I'm not too concerned about who's in my party, because I'm fine with having Sita and Faye. I want those two in the party for now, because, well, I like having Faye because he's the main character. I'm going to swap Ellie out for Emeralda so we can see her gear. And that's pretty much the only reason I'm doing this. Also, you may notice something interesting. Firstly, Faye's gear looks different, but you may notice that Citan's gear looks different too. Because that's his proper gear, not his half-baked plan gear. That's not and this is Shopkeeper Johnny. Whoa, I'm not the enemy. My family's been merchants for generations. We got our own ways to fight. Blah blah blah. Yeah, and this is your battle. This is actually a very convenient shopkeeper. Thinking about stuff now, I'm recalling some things I've heard about Xenogears development. I can't remember if this is accurate or not, or because I feel like I've heard these things, but I'm not 100% sure. From what I remember hearing, there was some trouble later in the development of the games. I'm just gonna make sure that I have a. I'm gonna go for power over fuel. That's the best well tool frame. He does look really bulky compared. Oh, but I like the balanced gear. I like that little bit of E for defense. Supposedly, from what I recall, we don't want the Verger. We don't want the Andvari. We don't want Mazu, Austere, Crescenus. This is one we want. So she has one of these engines as well. Yeah, we can push for higher output, lower fuel. It's not too expensive. As for the frame, we can get a better frame. We can definitely afford that. And the armor, she has the balanced armor as well, which I like. But the reason that I'm saying that I'm talking about this is because you may have noticed that the structure of the game seems to have changed a lot. Before, we were very much doing everything. We were going everywhere and doing the things that we needed to do at the time. But now, we also have the Fenrir. Yep, that's the wolf, not the dragon. That's Fafnir. How I remember that is beyond me, but I do. I'm gonna upgrade the engine. I think the frame is not upgradable. Oh wait, am I? Did I misread that? No, that's not upgradable. We may as well at least upgrade to this or this, one or the other. I'll go for the more physical one with him. But to my knowledge, that's why this part of the game is a little different. So because they had the sort of, from my understanding, they had to sort of rush this part of the development due to how that's all very good, but do I have anything better? I don't really care about the pilot shield. I'll take a power magic. What does the pilot shield do? Let's find something that doesn't. cause too much trouble. Ether circuit would be okay. Yeah, let's just grab the ether circuit. That'll work well for this. Anyway, from my knowledge, there was some development trouble at the end, and they just didn't have the resources and time to make the game that they wanted to make, so they had to condense it down somewhat. 100 Ks? Wow, that's a... Oh. Really? Really? Oh. I should have known. This makes bringing Emeralda the only point in doing it is because we're gonna have to get her skills up. I mean, there's nothing too spectacular back here, and I wouldn't imagine there would be. King's Helm. How good is that? Compared to the Dark Helm, we have a lot of stuff. King's Helm is slightly better physically, but it's not really any better. Not really. Losing ether defense isn't exactly something we want to do at this point. And let's go in here, and what do we find? Probably nothing. Ooh, it's got do music. And fights. Something that we can all agree on. 1, 2, 3, 4X. Okay, didn't do much. What? Does he have any... Oh, he has a speed up, but... Let's see how durable they are. 1, 2, 3, 4X. It's been a while since I've seen Citan's moves, to be honest. And there's poetry that I can't read. Well, wouldn't be able to read quickly. I might be able to read, maybe, I think that was in kanji. I might be able to read 1 or 2 of them. Barely remembering stuff, but hey, that would be about it. 2, 3, 4, let's just do the cool ones. They seem to be reasonably, they don't seem to be super vulnerable to wind or this element or whatever, but yeah, they're not super vulnerable to it, so let's see how this goes. In fact, well, Citan deals a lot of damage, so there's that as a plus. Remember, he's really powerful. And he had that sword all along. Anyway. Other than the fact that lots of people, myself included, kind of think Citan's a bit of a dick. But, you know, he's a dick who kind of makes sense. Yep, this makes sense. Gold bullion, so some money. Which way is the way that I'm supposed to go? Which way is the way that I'm not supposed to go? That's always the thing. Let's see what her ether can do against these guys. Let's throw out Aqua. Because, in all honesty, her ether hasn't shown itself to be all too useful so far. Even with an ether doubler. Not to mention that animation takes way too long. Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, if... if it was a quicker animation, something that I have to give Xenosaga Episode 3 a lot of credit for is how quick the animations are in that game. It would be a lot more useful. Give her a little bit more of a push in terms of power, level her up a little bit more, and for dealing with a lot of trash enemies, it may just be a really worthwhile ability. We're gonna start at the top? This seems like a bad idea. Some kind of device part is inside here? Nothing conspicuous. Door locked, huh? Okay, so let's try a different door. If we're locked out here, let's try a door that's earlier. For some reason this is reminding me of an area from Shin Megami Tensei 5. Where you're climbing a tower. I'm not talking about the tower you go down, I'm just saying it reminds me. I mean, as for these guys, there's no point in me wasting EP on them or anything like that. Whereas because I can take them out really quickly with any character. Triangle, triangle, box, X. I'm trying to just get her to learn her other moves. And Faye's getting close to level 70, so he'll learn his new move soon. Koho, this should kill one. No! Okay. For some reason, Citan's really good at killing these things, but Faye isn't. It would help if Faye lost some HP. You know, because he's really... Okay, this is just going to be easier. So in that last fight we were in, that boss fight, it's not that it's not that Emerald lacked ether power, it's just that the enemies were ether resilient. Okay, makes sense. Because, you know, there was enough of them that dealing ether damage to them would have been helpful. And not having to, and at least we wouldn't have to worry about groups with Emeralda. Wizardry ring, we don't really need that, do we? Oh, that door needs to be unlocked. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? What's that there? Appears that some kind of fuse-like device was blown. Right, so we can't replace that? Nope. Guess we gotta head downstairs. I thought I saw something down there, but I guess I didn't. Do I really need a... I don't really want to fight them. That's just me being lazy. I mean, I'll want to get people up levels and stuff before the end of the game. Whew. This is an interesting little dungeon. With our strange party of a... What? Am I doing something wrong? Okay, so... What do I do about this scenario then? Ooh, I know what I need to do. I just figured it out. There's the parts in the other room, and therefore There's a fuse there. We now know we need a fuse, so let's go get a fuse from here. I'm smart. Sometimes. Found a fuse-like device part. Yep. Now with that, we'll be able to open doors. Yay! Solutions! I don't know what we're making a solution of, but hey. Box triangle X. Can't remember if that's one of hers. I should just look up her moves. I know I can just look them up and I can just look at like Faye or Cetan's stuff and be like, oh yeah, that's true. The first move you learn. Good, it didn't kill him. Triangle X. Hopefully, we'll get somewhere. What you got? Yeah, you're damaging Faye. Throwing a net on Cetan, which stopped him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's not very nice. I think I'll deal with this one properly. With a very weak move. I mainly can't use E for abilities. Well, that's not actually that big a deal. Triangle X. Just stick to the basics and you might learn something. Let's deal with this one real quick. I'm just gonna beat it up. But it's good that we have now Faye in slightly damaged state. Yay! The crisis, whatever, gear core thingamabob, and her ether goes up a little bit. Yay! If we go to status, skills, she's got. Okay, so it's just not the box triangle one. Though I don't think there's a box X move, is there? No. I forget what Koke and Yamake are very special and very different. Oh, phase level 66. We're actually getting up to getting Koke. Actually, speaking of status, how's Emeralda doing on those skills? 98, 88, and 73. So Tornado Hand, Ray Count, and Dark Beast. Huh. So let's get going and figure out this place more. I wonder if this is a big dungeon or just a small time thing. Yep. The lock system now isn't. A deactivated, done. Alright, so we can go on. Yay! Yippee-doo-dah! Hooray! I'm very happy. I'm just happy to be playing this game, really. Oh no! Let's get rid of this one. Crystal water. Nope, those are complicated kanji. Don't know if they're Chinese or not Japanese kanji. I'd say they're just advanced kanji, so Triangle X. That's her Dark Beast. That's gonna be her Dark Beast move. Not what she's supposed to be used for, but Let's just defend with these two and let her get at least a few more shots of these moves out so that, you know. So that she can get, you know, better. That's the whole point. And besides, this brings Faye more into his most useful zone of stats. Low HP. After all, I'm using the Power Crisis. Thank you, that was very nice of you. Let's heal someone who needs to be healed. If I wanted to kill this guy, I could do it at any time. After all, I have Faye. Not to mention, Emeralda's Aoife could do it as well, but, you know, getting those new death blows is worthwhile. Or as they're called in later games, arts. Or techniques, or whatever. Good adventurers stick to the left. I hope I've got... okay, this is taking me... Alright, that's taking me somewhere where I don't want to go quite yet. Ooh, what are we dealing with here? Does it counter me? It's quite vulnerable to physical damage. Faye should be able to take this thing down, no problem. Triangle box, triangle X, Kake. Fire drill. At probably 5,000 damage? Yeah, for... Okay, it's bulky. Let's use, let's get Cetan at least at decent HP. She's not dealing great physical damage, but hey. Is she currently faster than Cetan or not? I can't tell. I think they're very close in speed. Haze of Fire? Right, it's Fire Wheel. Right, so he hasn't managed to do anything yet, but I imagine once he acts it's going to be quite brutal. Chike, oh, this is the row of Earth Spikes. Probably the least cool move. Okay, Power Crisis is awesome, remember that. This isn't even critical, Faye. 9,000 experience? That's pretty high up there. Yeah, let's get this, because I believe anything else is actually going to be trouble. So let's see, good adventurers stick to the left, and we found our destination, so to speak. And we found ourselves in a fight, also, so to speak. Yeah. And I'll do something that should hopefully kill it. Oh, that wasn't even a death blow. Whoops. Faye can just when he lands hits it. Didn't actually kill it, huh? One, two. Rumble Earth. We haven't used Rumble Earth this episode, so ritual suicide move, huh? Hopefully this should kill it. Nope, not quite. Oh yay, it halved Faye's HP. I don't even mind if you actually stop Faye. It's okay. You got to attack Faye. Don't you feel better now? Wow, I'm having a hard time hitting these things. They got decent evasion at least. But death blows generally work very well against everything. So are we any closer? And Faye doesn't even need to use death blows to kill enemies anymore. What's the point in using death blows for Faye? Fighting durable enemies. That's the point. Yes, that's the point. Is this a soul? Okay, this is all seems to be shut down. Let's describe this D-line. Well, this is all a bit of a mystery, but let's follow the rules. Stick to the left-hand side, stick to the left-hand side. Good adventurers stick to the left. That's what we are, we're adventurers. We want to run. Well, we don't need to run, we just want to. Let's use inner healing on the other two. Because Faye doesn't need to use to heal himself at the very least, so we should be good. Oh, there's just a treasure chest here. Okay, so actually I think this episode's going to end off here, and we're just going to start again next time in that room down there, where we'll probably make some progress. See ya then, I guess.